U.S. Department of the Army, B. No, Do, Leadership the Army Way, adapted from the official Army Leadership Manual. Embark on a journey to the realm of military-grade decision-making with the book B. No, Do, Leadership the Army Way. Adapted from the official Army Leadership Manual, this eye-opening read delivers powerful insights into the U.S. Army's approach to effective leadership in the 21st century. In an era where trust, loyalty, and integrity are indispensable qualities of a true leader, the Army's principles of SBE, No, Do provide an inspiring model for individuals and organizations in search of excellence. Dive into the essence of character-driven leadership, the importance of interpersonal, conceptual, technical, and tactical skills, and the significance of self-awareness in the modern world. The journey through this book is a transformative experience, designed to unlock the leader within, weather the storms of uncertainty, and thrive in today's fast-paced and fiercely competitive world.
The Art of Leadership. Effective leadership may seem elusive, but looking to the military may provide some answers. As private industries struggle with scandal-ridden leaders, they are turning towards the military's model of leadership. Despite its historic autocratic attitude, the military has evolved into a collaborative and empowering organization. Gone are the days of strict hierarchy. Instead, leaders must focus on character, collaboration, and inclusion. The Army's all-volunteer force has undergone sophisticated training programs to nurture leaders. The Army's philosophy is that a direct order isn't enough to motivate soldiers to risk their lives. Effective leadership is needed. As former General and President, Dwight D. Eisenhower once said, leadership requires more than rank in a domineering manner, it includes persuasion, conciliation, education, and patience. Leadership, lessons from the U.S. Army. The U.S. Army develops leaders at all levels, recognizing that in combat, leaders can be incapacitated or killed in an instant. This approach differs greatly from the private sector, where temporary leadership gaps can be filled from outside. The Army's leadership manual has a simple but powerful definition of a leader: Be, Know, Do. The Be part of the formula focuses on personal integrity and character, recognizing that subordinates will only follow leaders who are competent, honest, and inspiring. Effective leadership is about the leader's quality and integrity, not incentives or rewards. The Army's success during D-Day in World War II can be attributed to the quick thinking of soldiers who have been taught to act, not just follow orders. The initiative displayed by soldiers, not just officers, often determines the success of a mission or campaign. Leadership is vital in high-stakes scenarios, but it must be continuously developed and tested amidst uncertainty to be effective. The lessons learned from the U.S. Army's leadership approach are applicable not just in military settings but also in business, where leaders must navigate unprecedented change, intense competition, and unexpected threats. The essential skills for effective leadership. Effective leadership demands more than just a strong character, it also requires competence in 4 key areas. The Army defines these areas as interpersonal, conceptual, technical, and tactical skills. Interpersonal skills include teaching, team building, and motivation. Conceptual skills involve creative and analytical thinking, while technical skills require expertise in managing subordinates. Finally, tactical skills involve competence in managing soldiers to win in combat and, in the civilian world, include budgeting and negotiating. Leaders who seek to improve their skills regularly seek advice and training from mentors. Nonetheless, knowledge is only one part of great leadership, having personal integrity is equally crucial. The final test of a leader. The ultimate measure of a leader lies in their ability to take action. The Army identifies 3 categories of action that leaders must master: influencing, operating, and improving. Decisiveness is crucial and indecision can be detrimental to the health of an organization. Great leaders understand that tolerance of mistakes is essential for fostering a culture of risk-taking and growth. Training, providing resources, and stepping back to allow subordinates to lead are key elements of empowering team members. Surprisingly, the Army promotes the concept that every leader must also be a follower. There is no negative connotation to the term follower. Army followers creatively problem-solve, take initiative, and employ leadership skills to ensure that orders are accomplished. This transformational leadership style creates a flatter organization where individuals are respected and empowered to succeed. The Army's leadership qualities. The Army Leadership Manual emphasizes that leadership skills start with oneself. The qualities of a successful leader are identified through the acronym leadership: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. These qualities are essential for building a team effort where leaders put the interests of their nation and subordinates ahead of their own. The Army's leadership qualities require soldiers to be intelligent, fit, and disciplined, while also recognizing the importance of emotional leadership. Communication is also a vital aspect in combat, and leaders must treat others, regardless of their race, religion, or gender, with respect. The Army's philosophy on interpersonal skills in leadership. The Army prioritizes interpersonal skills as the foundation of effective leadership. Their approach centers on three essential skills: communication, supervision, and mentoring/counseling. Effective communication involves clarity and empowerment, allowing subordinates to handle challenges as they arise. Supervision requires balance, ensuring that subordinates are neither suffocated nor given too much freedom. Finally, mentoring and counseling involve nurturing every member of the organization as a future leader. Regular feedback and transparent evaluations allow employees to improve their skills and develop their leadership abilities. In this way, the Army cultivates a dynamic and efficient workforce that achieves its objectives through effective leadership. Leadership lessons from General George C. Marshall. General George C. Marshall, the Chief of Staff during World War II, embodies the Army's values of leadership. He acknowledged that he had much to learn and committed himself to mastering political skills when he took the position in 1939. Marshall communicated clearly and humbly with the press and Congress, displaying a degree of selflessness that boosted his credibility. He exuded integrity, standing up to Winston Churchill and President Franklin Roosevelt when he disagreed with their decisions. Marshall's plan for rebuilding Europe after the war carried his name into history. The most critical lesson from Marshall's leadership experience is that leadership is primarily a matter of the quality and character of the leader. Principled leadership cannot be replaced with incentives or rewards for good behavior. Marshall chose subordinates who would disagree with him and, more importantly, kept his eye on the big picture, knowing that the ultimate goal of World War II was a lasting peace.
In conclusion, Be, Know, Do Leadership the Army Way offers a compelling model for vibrant leadership in the modern era. Grounded in the U.S. Army's distilled wisdom and enriched with real-life examples of exceptional leadership, this book provides a roadmap of key values and skills, such as character, competence, and embracing action. The engaging exploration of the Army's comprehensive approach to communication, decision-making, and mentoring further highlights the importance of cultivating a strong leadership culture for long-lasting success. This book not only gives a glimpse of what it takes to excel under the most extreme conditions, but also challenges readers to step into their true potential as leaders in every facet of their lives. Don't miss out on this treasure trove of knowledge and inspiration that's sure to leave you empowered, enlightened, and ready to lead.